The state pension is one of the most important parts of retirement planning in the UK, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. Almost everyone will be entitled to some state pension, but how much you get, when you get it, and what you need to do to qualify are things a lot of people aren't sure about. So let's break it all down step by step. First, what actually is the state pension? Well, unlike workplace pensions, the state pension isn't something you or your employer are directly paying into. Instead, it's funded by national insurance contributions which are taken out of your pay during your working life. The idea is simple. You pay in while you're working, and in return, the government gives you a guaranteed income when you reach state pension age. So how much is it worth? At the moment, the full new state pension for 25-26 is £230.25p per week. That works out at around £11,973 per year. It's paid every 4 weeks and it's guaranteed by the government. It also rises each year under what's called the triple lock, which means it increases by the highest of inflation, average earnings growth, or 2.5%. This means the state pension is protected against the rising cost of living, which is something private pensions can't guarantee. But here's the key. Not everyone gets the full amount. To qualify for the full new state pension, you need 35 qualifying years of national insurance contributions. These are years when you were working and paying national insurance, or when you received credits. For example, if you were claiming certain benefits or looking after children. Now, what if you don't have 35 years? If you have at least 10 qualifying years, you'll get a proportion of the state pension. For example, if you had 20 qualifying years, you'd get 20/35ths of the full amount. That's about £6,841 per year. If you only had 10 years, you'd get 10/35ths, which is around £3,421 per year. Another important point is when you can claim it. The state pension age is currently 66, but it's gradually rising. It's due to go up to 67 between 2026 and 2028, and then to 68 in the years after that, depending on government policy. That means most people currently in their 30s and 40s won't be able to take their state pension until they're at least 68 years old. It's also worth noting that the state pension is taxable. That means if you have other income in retirement from a workplace pension or part-time work, your state pension is added to that, and if the total goes over your personal allowance, you'll pay income tax on it. For most people though, it's still a very valuable foundation of retirement income. So what happens if you don't have enough years? Well, you can actually make voluntary national insurance contributions to fill in the gaps. For example, if you took time out to care for children but didn't claim credits, you might be able to pay in for those missing years. This can be a really good deal because the extra pension you get over your lifetime is usually worth far more than the contributions you make. Some people also ask, what about people who reached pension age before April 2016? Well, they're on the old basic state pension system, which worked differently with a lower flat rate and extra earnings related additions. Anyone reaching pension age now is on the new state pension system, which is much simpler. So to sum up, the state pension is a guaranteed income from the government, currently worth about £11,973 per year, if you have 35 qualifying years. You need at least 10 years to get anything, and your amount is reduced if you have fewer than 35. It starts at age 66, but will rise to 67 and then 68, and it increases each year under the triple lock. It may not be enough to live on by itself, but it's a solid foundation to build on with workplace pensions, savings, and investments. If you're not sure how many years you've built up, you can check your record on the government's website. And if you have gaps, you can sometimes pay to fill them. The earlier you understand where you stand, the easier it is to plan. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more videos just like this one. If you're keen to learn more about personal finance, be sure to check out the industryportal.com, link in the description below. Thanks so much for stopping by, and as always, keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.